grab your jackets this morning. Our temperatures 10, 11 degrees cooler than they were yesterday morning at this time. So we got 47. Yeah, we got the 40s now back in Brooksville and Ocala. Probably not the only time this week that's going to happen as well, because with this cold front coming through on Wednesday, it's going to kick the temperatures right back down again. So overall, it's a little temperature roller coaster for you this week. We got some 50s in Central Florida this morning, and notice the winds out of the northeast, 10 to 20 miles per hour right along the coast for us this morning. But what that northeasterly wind is doing is it's dragging in incredibly dry air. So our dew points are in the 40s this morning. That's a good thing in that it will help us to warm up very quickly. So 40s and 50s as you walk out the door. You won't need those jackets on the way home, as we're going to have high temperatures right back in the upper 70s for you again. And then tomorrow, our winds shift to the south. And when that happens, all of a sudden we go back to the 80s for high temperatures tomorrow. One thing about tomorrow as well is the computer models are trying to paint a tiny, tiny rain chance. I mean, like 10%. So I threw it in there, just kind of put it in the back of your mind. Our main chance of rain is going to be on Wednesday. And on Wednesday afternoon, we're going to get a line of rain with some embedded thunder to roll through the area. And it's likely going to be in the early afternoon. But we'll keep tweaking it over the next couple of days. Again, great today with the sunshine as we warm it back up to the upper 70s. I mentioned that little 10% rain chance tomorrow. There it is. See it? Right along I-75, maybe 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. But not a bad day at all. We'll get back to the lower 80s for Tuesday. Here comes your line of rain and storms on Wednesday. 7 o'clock. We're good, but it's going to be kind of mild, kind of warm and windy for you on Wednesday. And then early in the afternoon, a line of rain with some embedded thunder in there as well. In terms of severe weather, it's just a marginal risk. Maybe 1 or 2 storms. We're looking at maybe some pretty gusty winds as that line comes through. And that's going to be really about it. Most of the severe weather with this cold front is going to be well to the north and tomorrow in parts of the deep south. So we got the cold front coming through on Wednesday. We'll get to the 80s and then we knock it right back down again as that front comes through. And every few days, as long as we continue to get these fronts, it will keep our temperatures in check. How many times in March, all of a sudden temperatures just soar up close to 90 degrees because the fronts stop having an impact? Well, at least this week, they're going to have that impact. So mostly sunny, 77, lovely, lovely day coming your way. A little breezy as well. Tonight, mostly clear, a little bit breezy with a low in the mid-50s. So not too bad. And then for tomorrow, we're looking at partly cloudy and breezy with a very isolated shower tomorrow and a high temperature of 81 degrees. Northeast winds 10 to 15 knots for boaters. The water temperatures in the mid-60s right now. We got a high tide coming up at 3:53 this afternoon. Our temperatures, well, how about 81 tomorrow, 78 on Wednesday, 67 on Thursday. What? And then back to the upper 70s again on Saturday. And don't forget, who wants to lose an hour's sleep this weekend? I do.